Hi kids, this is teacher Krizzia and I'll be your math teacher for this video. In this video, we will review geometrical figures and pictogram. Lesson objectives. At the end of this video, students are expected to recall all previous topic and answer all the questions that are related to the topic. Let us start with the vocabulary. Number 1. Figure. Figure. Let us spell figure. F-I-G-U-R-E. Figure. Number 2. Plane figures or 2D shapes. Plane figures or 2D shapes. Let us spell plane figures. P L A I N F I G U R E S. Plane figures or 2D shapes. Number 3. Solid figures or 3D shapes. Solid figures or 3D shapes. Let us spell solid figures. S O L I D F I G U R E S. Solid figures or 3D shapes. Number 4. Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Let us spell quadrilateral. Q U A D R I L A T E R A L. Quadrilateral. Number 5. Triangle. Triangle. Let us spell triangle. T R I A N G L E. Triangle. Number 6. Pattern. Pattern. Let us spell pattern. P A T T E R N. Pattern. Number 7. Pictogram. Pictogram. Let us spell pictogram. P I C T O G R A M. Pictogram. Number 8. Key or legend. Key or legend. Let us spell key or legend. K E Y O R L E G E N D. Key or legend. Figures. Figures are shapes. It can be a solid figures or a plane figures. For example, circle, triangle, cylinder, a cube, or a cone. Plane figures or 2D shapes. Plane figures or 2D shapes are flat figures. For example, a rectangle, an oval, a rhombus, and a hexagon. Solid figures or 3D shapes. You can measure a solid figure to see how wide it is, how long it is, and how high it is. A cube, sphere, a rectangular solid, and a cylinder are solid figures or 3D shapes. Cube, cube. For example, Rubik's cube, and a box. These things have a geometrical figure of a cube. Sphere, sphere. A few examples of a sphere that we can see around are a balloon, globe, and a ball. Next is cylinder, cylinder. An example of a cylinder are a can of Coke, a toilet paper roll, and a battery. And the last one is rectangular solid, rectangular solid. For example, an eraser and a book. Quadrilateral, quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided shape. It can be trapezoid, rectangle, parallelogram, an isosceles trapezoid, kite, or a square. These figures have 4 sides and 4 angles, and that is quadrilateral. Triangle, triangle. A triangle is a 3-sided shape. These are an example of a triangle. Let us count the sides. 1, 2, 3. A triangle have also 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. Pattern, pattern. A pattern is a repeated arrangement of numbers, shapes, colors, and so on. For example, a square, circle, square, circle, square, circle, square, and so on. This set of shapes is a pattern with the relationship that each circle is always followed by a square. Then each square is followed by a circle. Pictogram, pictogram. A pictogram is a chart that uses pictures or icons to represent data. The data can be presented horizontally or vertically. Here is an example of a pictogram. In this pictogram, it shows students' favorite fruits. We have the icons or symbols or pictures. These pictures represent the student that chose each categories. Our categories are apple, banana, orange, pear, pineapple, and watermelon. We also have key or legend. One fruit equals one student. Key or legend. A key or legend is used to identify the number of categories presented in a chart. In this pictogram, our key or legend is one fruit equals one student. That means each picture represents one student. Therefore, the favorite fruit of 7 students is apple. 7 students likes banana. The favorite fruit of 8 students is orange. The favorite fruit of 5 students is pear. 4 students likes pineapple. And 6 students likes watermelon. And now, it is time for our short drill. But before we start, I want you to prepare a piece of paper for your answers to write on. And also, try to pause this video after each part for you to have time in answering each question. Part 1. Match the 2D shapes to the correct 3D shapes. Part 2. Draw the next shape in the pattern. Part 3. Look at the pictogram and answer the questions. This graph is all about favorite pets. Number 1. What is the title of the graph? What is the title of the graph? Number 2. How many dogs are there? How many dogs are there? Number 3. How many cats are there? How many cats are there? Number 4. How many pets are there altogether? How many pets are there altogether? Number 5. How many more fish than bunny are there? How many more fish than bunny are there? Number 6. Which animal was liked the most? Which animal was liked the most? Let us answer all the questions from our short drill. Look at your paper and try to check it if your answer is correct. Let's answer part 1. Match the 2D shapes to the correct 3D shapes. Number 1. Square. Square. Find the 3D shape of a square and match. Number 2. Circle. Circle. Find the 3D shape of a circle and match. Number 3. Triangle. Triangle. Find the 3D shape of a triangle and match. Number 4. Hexagon. Hexagon. Number 5. An isosceles trapezoid. An isosceles trapezoid. Find the 3D shape and match. Part 2. Draw the next shape in the pattern. Number 1. Triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, and triangle. Number 2. We have our pattern, and every rhombus will be followed by 2 rectangles. So we have rhombus, rectangle, rectangle, rhombus, rectangle, rectangle, rhombus, rectangle, rectangle, rhombus, rectangle, and so on. Number 3. We have oval, circle, square, oval, circle, square, oval, and circle, and so on. Number 4. A heart, rhombus, triangle, a circle, a heart, rhombus, triangle, circle, a heart, and so on. Number 5. We have parallelogram, square, rectangle, square, triangle, parallelogram, square, rectangle, square, and a triangle. Part 3. Look at the pictogram and answer the question. Question 1. What is the title of the graph? What is the title of the graph? The title of our graph is Favorite Pets. Number 2. How many dogs are there? How many dogs are there? Let us count how many dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 dogs in the graph. Number 3. How many cats are there? How many cats are there? Let us count how many cats. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 cats in the graph. Number 4. How many pets are there altogether? How many pets are there altogether? We have 6 dogs, 3 cats, 5 fish, and 4 bunnies. We will add all those numbers and we will get 18 pets in the graph. Number 5. How many more fish than bunny are there? How many more fish than bunny are there? So we will minus 5 fish and 4 bunny. We will get 1 fish. Number 6. Which animal was liked the most? Which animal was liked the most? The dog with 6. In part 1, identify the figures if it is plain figure or solid figure. Number 1. Sphere, sphere. Number 2. Square, square. Number 3. Rectangle, rectangle. Number 4. Cube, cube. Number 5. Cone, cone. Number 6. Circle, circle. Number 7. Isosceles trapezoid, isosceles trapezoid. Number 8. Oval, oval. Number 9. Parallelogram, parallelogram. Number 10. cylinder, cylinder. Number 11, kite, kite. Number 12, rhombus, rhombus. Number 13, star, star. Number 14, heart, heart. Number 15, rectangular solid, rectangular solid. In part 2, choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1, these figures are flat. These figures are flat. A, plain figures. B, solid figures. C, figures. Number 2, these figures are also called 3D shapes. These figures are also called 3D shapes. A, solid figures. B, figures. C, plain figures. Number 3, it is a chart that uses picture or icons to represent data. It is a chart that uses picture or icons to represent data. A, shapes. B, pictogram. C, figures. Number 4, what is the geometrical figure of a can of Coke? What is the geometrical figure of a can of Coke? A, cylinder. B, cube. C, sphere. Number 5, how many sides does a quadrilateral have? How many sides does a quadrilateral have? A, 2. B, 3. C, 4. Number 6, it is used to identify the number of categories presented in a chart. It is used to identify the number of categories presented in a chart. A, key or legend. B, picture. C, icons. Number 7, a ball has a geometrical figure of blank. A ball has a geometrical figure of blank. A, cone. B, sphere. C, cube. Number 8, how many sides does a triangle have? How many sides does a triangle have? A, 3. B, 4. C, 5. Number 9, a square has blank sides. A square has blank sides. A, 4. B, 5. C, 6. Number 10, what shape is this? What shape is this? A, sphere. B, rhombus. C, circle. Number 11, which figure is a sphere? Which figure is a sphere? A, B, or C? Number 12, how many sides does a circle have? How many sides does a circle have? A, 0. B, 3. C, 4. Number 13, which figure has a 4 sides? Which figure has a 4 sides? A, triangle. B, circle. C, rectangle. Number 14, which figure is a cylinder? Which figure is a cylinder? A, B, or C? Number 15, which is an example of a cube? Which is an example of a cube? A. Box, B. Ball, C. Can of Coke. Part 2. Look at the pictogram and answer the questions below. Our pictogram is all about the number of sea animals. Our animals are jellyfish, starfish, fish, turtle, and shark. Our key is one picture equals one animal. Question number 1. How many jellyfish are there? How many jellyfish are there? Number 2. How many fish are there? How many fish are there? Number 3. What animal has the least quantity? What animal has the least quantity? Number 4. What animal has the most quantity? What animal has the most quantity? Number 5. How many animals are there altogether? How many animals are there altogether? The second graph is all about the favorite color. Question 1. What is the title of the graph? What is the title of the graph? Number 2. How many red splats are there? How many red splats are there? Number 3. How many brown splats are there? How many brown splats are there? Number 4. How many color splats are there altogether? How many color splats are there altogether? Number 5. How many more red than blue splats are there? How many red than blue splats are there? Number 6. What color splats has the most? What color splats has the most? And that's the end of our video, kids. Keep safe and have a good day. Bye bye.